Truck Simulator. My name is Big Bill. How are y'all doing today? As I am doing good, as I hope you all are having a wonderful week so far, and I hope you guys are going to have a wonderful week as it keeps on going. As today is Hump Day. Oh yes, today is Hump Day. Oh, February 4th, 2026. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's been a day. Well, for me it has. I don't know about you guys, but anyway guys. Anyway, I hope you all are having a wonderful week so far, and I hope it continues as we are once again back in the beautiful Peterbilt 379, back in ATS, talking once again as no, this is not no silent trip. I am finally talking. My voice is somewhat back. My voice is doing a lot better. Let's just put it that way. I do want to say thank you to all of you who said get well soon. Hopefully it's not terrible. Being sick, it wasn't bad. A lot of you guys did ask me about updates. Some of you even asked me if I did go to the hospital. No, I did not go to the hospital. There was a stretch where I thought about it, but overall, feeling great, feeling fine. Went to work and was feeling fine with work. Obviously, I'm back doing overnight runs, and that's what happened with my schedule. My schedule got a little bit over hectic. Excuse me. I do have a cough. My nose does run from time to time, but I do mute myself most of the time, so I do apologize if you guys hear anything. But overall, I'm feeling a lot better than what I did. So, but we did 2 silent trip / quick trip for you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed them. You guys seem to be enjoying them quick trips and silent trips. We have a quick trip here as well. We're actually battling the clock. Got a good load on board. Well, okay. Oops, this guy's going way too slow for me. Got a good load on board. We are once again hauling parts. 53-foot Great Dane trailer. Yeah, yep. AI. We are hauling parts. 53-foot Great Dane trailer. I almost lost my train of thought because of how stupid the AI is. But anyway, yes, we're hauling parts. 53-foot Great Dane trailer again. We're hauling a load of fireworks. Oh, 24,002 pounds. No, that is not the wrong customer. That is the right customer. Trust me. We're going to Enid, Oklahoma, Swift Transport. Now, just let the comments fly. Just let the comments fly. Oh, they're expecting us Thursday 12:45 a.m. to Thursday 7:25 a.m. $19,082. Job remains is 23 hours and 7 minutes. We do have time to stop and sleep if we need to. I need over. 4-wheeler, just gonna have to let me over because I wasn't really studying the route, which is silly me. I know we were going to get on the toll road, which is what we're doing right now. But anyway, job remains is 20. I already said that one. Next rest stop is in 5 hours and 29 minutes. We are going to get there 4 hours and 37 minutes to 275 miles. Let's get moving. Let's get cracking. Yeah, let the listen to me. Yes, I've been driving for 5 years. No, I do not quit making fun of Swift. And I will say that, you know, a lot of people do make fun of Swift, but the truck drivers who do make it good at Swift, they do make a lot of good money. I did hear Swift is a good company to work for, depending on what you do. So yeah. But needless to say, that's where we're going today. We're going to Enid, Oklahoma, and we're going to Swift. Out of Maryville, Missouri. There we go. That's where we're pulling out of. Got a few things to talk about. Don't really have too much to talk about. Just because of the simple fact that it's actually Saturday for me. You guys don't know, I did go back to overnight road. I don't know when I'll be home, so I do videos in advance. Pretty much trips in advance, and I pretty much talk about little things here and there. I don't really discuss major things. Now the next Euro truck video, which will be coming out Friday, I just want to let everyone know that is the video where I'll be talking about the Super Bowl and my prediction for the Super Bowl. So, needless to say, I will admit this next weekend or the following week. Expect the same thing, almost. So, but anyway, let's get to the couple topics. Rolex 24-hour Daytona, Porsche Penske, Philip Nazar won the race. Not really surprised. Porsche and Penske, they've been doing killer at the 24 hours of Daytona. Good showing though, a lot of good cars. Some interesting moments, including the 6 hours of fog. Yeah, I know a lot of people weren't happy about that. I'm actually re-watching it. Well, see, I have Peacock, and I'm actually going back watching the race because, you know, I wasn't feeling the greatest. Plus, with having my son, you know, I don't really watch too much racing, especially that type of racing too much. So I like to go back and rewatch it. And since I have Peacock and ISMA is on NBC, which is NBC's owned by Peacock, I can go back on Peacock and watch the whole race. And yeah, that was an interesting moment, the fog. I woke up that morning of the finish of the 24 hours. I'm like, weather. Everyone's talking about the weather. But what the fuck happened? And then all of a sudden I see 6 hours of fog. I'm like, oh my god. That had been terrible for the drivers. So, a few other questions. Talking about ATS actually. So this question actually does relate to ATS a little bit. One of you took notice to the funds that we have, which is well over 800,000 right now. So one of you asked, when are you buying the next garage in Arizona? I said, well, here's what we're gonna do. This might be off camera, this might not be recorded. So depending on how this update goes, which obviously in my opinion, or in my mind, the update is actually going to be putting us back into Phoenix. I might just do a short load to a city that has a garage and go buy that garage and then buy the trucks and some trailers. I thought about doing that, but it all depends really on a few factors. Number one, are we able to select, are we going to be able to pick the city that we want to go to? And number two, can I get, you know what I mean? Now what I could also do, and I've seen a lot of people do this, they would quick travel, like, so a new update, instead of going back to their main city, they would actually quick travel to another city and go buy that garage. I thought about doing that. If the update does that, which I have a feeling the update is going to do that. I might just say screw it and pick like Tucson or whichever city that has a garage in Arizona. But yes, to answer your question, yes, the goal is to go get a garage right away. I was actually hoping, if you're gonna exit, get off. Don't hit the brakes, sweetheart. I was actually hoping of trying to go back out west, but you know, we've been getting lucky with some of these loads. You know, why not? You know, we were exploring, we're having a good time, we're making money. A few of you actually have asked for a driver update, so I'm gonna hit the pause menu right about now. Show off the beautiful Peterbilt 379, and yeah. Show off the truck a little bit. If you guys are new to the channel, welcome to the channel. Welcome to who are new subscribers. And once again, that is Bart's trailer. Really good trailer. Really recommend Bart and his stuff. Just like John Ruda and his stuff, I recommend him. There's a few other ones out there that I will also recommend. They're off the top of my head. So, but let's talk about today's run real quick. A little fireworks from Maryville, Missouri to Enid, Oklahoma. $50.33 a mile, 24,002 pounds. So 367 miles is a trip, and 616, or oh my god, 6 hours and 16 minutes is the trip distance. Excuse me. Here's where we picked it up, DSV, and then here's where we're delivering it. Yeah, what's really crazy to me is like, okay, we delivered the cattle right up here. I got asked this question: why does this organic valley have a little sleeping area? So I did a little bit of research. Okay, out west, that one is considered a sale lot where they drop off cattle, or an auction lot. So I did a little bit of research on like different areas where cattle guys or bull haulers like to sleep. And one of them is they get sleep at places like this, to where they'll back up, unload the cattle that are going to get sold in one big group, or if they're hauling bulls and the bulls get sold one after the other. I guess if they're going back to a certain farm or whatever, they'll take them back. And I guess while that whole process is going on, the truck driver can come up in front of the building and take a sleep, like take a little nap or rest, or park the truck and clean it. You know, a lot of them bull haulers, especially the ones around here where I live in Pennsylvania, a lot of them will actually head home because they're not that far from that lot. Actually, I know two of them, or one of them, they'll park their truck at a truck stop and a family member come pick them up, and they'll go like grocery shopping or do whatever they got to do. So, but yes, to answer your question, that little area, let's say we had that livestock trailer, we could have parked there and waited. Like, okay, hey, this group of cattle is going back to the same farm. They bought them again. Back up, pick them up, you know, and take them back to where we got them. So yeah. You guys did ask for a driver update. They're doing good. How are you? You know what, I'm not even going to argue. Obviously, truck-wise and trailer-wise, they're doing good. Truck-wise, I think they're slowly catching in mileage. They're slowly catching. Trailer manager, I say they're using them. They are mainly using them. So you just gotta give them time. What's really gonna be freaky is like when we start coming out to here to the East Coast, like how many of them are actually gonna follow us out to here. That's gonna be the funny part. Or go up in here into Canada when Canada starts coming out. So alright. Let's get back behind the wheel. We talked long enough. But yeah, that's actually a good question, you know, and a lot of people do ask this. Okay, is there anything like cattle hauling? There's one other freight that does do what the cattle guys do, and that is air freight. So air freight is one airport to another airport in a time matter. You have to get that freight to that airport in that amount of time. No questions. And if you don't, your phone or people are going to start knocking on your truck saying, where are you and what are you doing? That's pretty much the closest to each other. Bull hauling and air freighting, hauling air freight. Both do make the money. You just gotta, what's the word I'm looking for? Pretty much gotta sit back there and, you know, make the money. And just keep driving, pretty much. And that's what a lot of them will tell you. You just gotta keep driving. You know, especially them bull haulers where they got triple digit trucks, they got Caterpillars, Cummins, Detroit diesels. Oh yeah. 389s, W900s, you name it. So alright, we do have time to answer this question, because this question was asked. We hear you complain from time to time about the AI and other stuff. What is your biggest pet peeve in today's world as a truck driver yourself? What is your biggest pet peeve? And what brings you the most joy while behind the wheel of a semi? So the thing that brings me the most joy is actually when growing up as a little kid, you know, you pump your arm trying to get them to blow their air horn. That's what cheers me up. It still does to this day. Like, no matter how old you are, no matter what you do, once you see a little boy or a little girl pumping their arm for that air horn, you pull that. You know, it don't matter what truck you're in. You always pull that air horn for them. Another one, and I don't know, I know a couple other truck drivers do agree with me with this. Another joy that brings my heart is when people they see that you're broke down, they'll actually move over for you. Not a lot of people do that. But that brings me joy knowing that that person actually pulled over or got over in the next lane. That way they weren't that close to me. My biggest pet peeve. Okay, everyone gets to wait. Okay, I was saying 60,000. Good question though. Oh yeah, pet peeve. Biggest pet peeve. While behind the wheel. Okay, I got two of them. I think I talked about this one before, but number one, like, let's say for instance this merge area, like, the biggest pet peeve for me is like, okay, there's a car there, there's a car to my left, I'm going 65, I can't slow down and let you over. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to be a dick when I'm driving past you while you're trying to merge onto the highway. I'm not trying to be a dick. Like, I want you to join us at a safe speed. Like, I wanted to give you all that room. But it's called some twat waffle is next to me in the left lane, taking their time going past me. That's one pet peeve. Another pet peeve. And I act like this when I'm in my pickup truck too. And I know a couple of people will vouch for me for this one. People get next to a tractor trailer and they're afraid to pass you. They're like legit afraid to pass us. Okay, the first thing I'm going to say is, number one, we're not intentionally going to wreck you. That's number one. Number two, if you just stay in your lane, hug whichever line you want to hug, you know. Biggest pet peeve. That's like my biggest pet peeve when I'm driving my pickup truck. Like, that's why sometimes I can't even drive. Like, I'll get so frustrated or so annoyed with other drivers. Like, when I'm driving my rig, like, I'll get so annoyed with other drivers. Like, alright, you can drive this weekend, or I'll find a family member like, okay, hey, you like driving? Yeah, you drive me around. And then it'd be like, don't you have your CDL? I'm like, yeah, this ain't a big rig. That's another pet peeve too. You're already over the white line. That car in front of you was turning right, and you're telling me you're just gonna sit there? Come on. Oh, wait, I don't care if I hit you again. Jesus. Well, we did have a streak of having under 20-minute videos. Or under 30-minute videos. I can't get over. What part of me was got that achievement? Alright. God, I'm so annoyed. And y'all wonder why I hate AI. Y'all wonder why I hate the traffic. But anyway, we have made it. My fault. Let's just do the easy parking. Alright. Pop the brakes. Hit E. I'm not making it straight. Fireworks delivered. Excellent job. Boom, boom, boom. Alright. With that little bit of a bombshell. Actually, let's check out the freight market. Fucking AI. Oh, I know we gotta go to sleep, so we're gonna be losing these loads. Plus, I don't know if when this game's updated. So, like I said, it's still Saturday for me. For you guys, it's Wednesday. But I don't know. But hope you all enjoyed the Super Bowl. I'll be talking about that in the next Euro Truck video, which will probably be out Friday. And yeah, that's all I gotta say. Thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for subscribing. Thank you for all the love on here on YouTube. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.